Hello, all. How we all doing today?
You know what time it is, right? It's almost that time.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna try to call me to herself
Okay.
because I'm not sure if she went home or not. I think they was dropping somebody off at Mary's.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll find out. What's your temper? Okay.
Yep.
I can't watch it.
I don't know. Just punch in StreamYard. Just put in StreamYard. Hello, Raccoon. Hi, Geico. Think you got to put StreamYard.com. I don't know. Someone send Dan the man the link for StreamYard. I don't know how to do it. No, I ain't heard no stinky news yet. Ten viewers. I'm doing good. It's a good start. Ain't been on but 3 minutes and got 10 viewers. That's pretty good. I'm live on StreamYard if you want to come and join. Hold on, everybody.
The phone's ringing.
I'm trying, people. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Sharon. Shannon.
That wasn't nice.
Somebody send Dan the link. He's having a problem getting in StreamYard because he's on a new system. And I'm trying to send him the link right now, but I'm having a problem.
Yeah, I'm on a laptop now because my other computer just a big one is gone. It's here, but I'm not giving them $700 to fix a fucking computer that's not going to be any good in a month. Because they're changing that. The guy's like, man, I wouldn't do nothing to it because all this change is coming to.
Slater's asking me what your email is.
Okay, who is?
Slayer.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Hold on, then you can send it to him because I don't see him on here. Hold on.
Oh, I've got over 20 viewers.
Wow. Okay, hold on a minute here.
I just want to know why it ain't sending you the picture.
Didn't even fucking pop up the. Oh, hold on a minute here. I see something might be a problem. Hold on a minute. So you're telling me you're already on YouTube?
Yeah, no, I'm on StreamYard.
Yeah, but are you live on YouTube yet?
Well, I should be live on both.
Okay, hang on a minute. Let me see something once. Then I can easily fix this. It'll be way easier. Search Larry. There we go, Larry. What's your channel called? Just Larry Frost.
Yep, Big Larry.
And let me tell you something, Big Larry. Your fucking name fits the fucking weather. Holy shit, my nipples fell off earlier.
Now, to me, we're doing really.
Big Larry, holy shit, we do got 13 watchers. I'm coming in. Hold on a minute here. I might have this solved. Are you Dan with 3 testicles or 4? No, 5. Oh, okay, they found that. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of Big Larrys on there. The one with 13 watching is the one to fuck with. Okay.
Well, there's 14 now.
I missed you guys now. Well, hang on a minute here. There you are live. So now, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my email over in the who wants it, Slayer? Where I'm trying to find him.
He's probably in StreamYard. He's probably not over in YouTube.
I noticed there I see a live.
Because YouTube is going to only let me be on.
Here it is. I'm putting my email in here right now. Anybody out there that's thinking about buying a computer, do not buy one until after fucking. There, I put it in there, so it should say in there, dbspc@comcast.net. Do you guys see that? I don't know if I hit enter. Oh, there it is, Larry Frost. Hold on, bro. I got us. See, this sucks being on a laptop because, man, I keep going to go get my grab the mouse.
Once you get used, mine takes a mouse.
Yeah, mine does too, but mine is has the wireless one, and it's sitting here, and I had right now I'm charging the fucking thing up. It's a long story. Charging the batteries for the goddamn things. It's wireless. Here we go. I should be coming in any second, bro. All right.
Yep.
Wait. Woo! Larry Frost. How the fuck is everybody? Solar is entering the studio. I missed everybody so much, man. I got hurt again, fucking busted my leg.
And you are now in.
All right. This is fucking the greatest day of my life now, man. I feel bad. Me and my brother just got into another fist fight. It's the fucking fourth. It's like the 5th one in fucking 5 days. And I told him I want my half of this property, and I want out. I'm moving to California and he just doesn't understand it, that this is half my property. I decide what happens, but you ain't deciding shit. And he came at me, and I had to back up because he's 6'7", between
So
6'7"
why are you going to California?
5 pounds. So it's very hard to beat him up, man. You hit him, it don't even hurt him. You know, fucking busted my knuckle and shit. Anyway, besides that, I heard Vaughn sold the properties. I know nothing about Vaughn lately. I haven't fucking talked to Vaughn, and I won't talk.
Wait a minute, back up. Why are you going to California?
Moving there.
Why?
Because I'm gonna fucking get. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, here's my goal. I'm going to go where there's a forest fire. Okay, and I'm gonna cut out all the fucking dry material, meaning all the dry stuff that catches on fire, and I'm just gonna live in the woods for free, because who the fuck's gonna come in there and try and get me out of there? Yeah, man, that's my plan.
I don't know if I'd be doing it in California. I would think more Florida.
I would never move to California. Exactly. That's where I'm trying to go to Daytona. I had to buy a truck to get my bike and all that shit. He's like, you mean you really are moving to fucking Florida? I said, as soon as I get my money from you that you owe me half the estate. I said, I've got some paperwork on you, and you know exactly what it is. I said, I could put you in fucking prison if I wanted to. And I don't do that shit, but he has really fucked me out of a lot of money, and it's well over $200,000. It's more like $500,000. And he just doesn't understand that this property is half mine, half his. He thinks it's his totally. What really pissed me off is when his son came up here the other week and they tried to put me in the psych ward and shit. And I have had a broken leg. I told him some idiot in a forklift ran me over at fucking work and snapped my leg in half, man. I had to have fucking all kinds of shit done. There were fucking metal pins sticking out of my fucking leg, dude, that kept getting caught on fucking like chairs and shit. I can't explain to you the excruciating pain of it. And so nephew comes over and goes,
I don't know if you can see it, but a lot of people are saying hi to you.
I can't see it. Hold on a minute here, man. Hi, everybody. Been a while. I'm glad to see everybody. I was wondering what was going on. See, Larry, for some reason, my big computer broke, my gaming setup, and I don't even game, right? And I was like, what the fuck, man? So, 245 is sore high. He sounds high as a kite. No, I'm not high at all. Ask me any question. I'll give you an articulate answer if you would like to. 245. I'm not high. I'm high, like wound up, because me and my brother were just downstairs throwing each other around, and he's way bigger than me, and shit's kind of hard, especially since my leg was fucking broken 2 months. It's been 2 months. Fucking hurts. It's still fucking, it's like deformed now and shit. And now they're gonna have to pay me for that. So I get that money, and then I just want, like, dude, I don't even want, like, this property. There's buildings that go with this property, these houses and shit that we own. Well, I only want like a fourth of it. You know, my brother can have the other 3/4 since he's such a greedy bastard. So I can get the fuck out of here and get out there and maybe move to Orange County or something. I never thought I'd ever go there. I am flying there this weekend to check it out, man. My friend's been showing me videos of these fucking stripper clubs and shit there, dude. Oh my God, dude, these stripper clubs. Oh, that's all I need to see, man.
Hell, them are all over the United States. You go to any city.
These women are all tens that are out there, man. These are not like, these are,
Is that Florida or California?
California.
Yeah. You know why they look so good? Because 90% of the guys there are all gay.
What? Well, I don't care if they're gay or not. I'm not. let's just put it this way, man. I haven't been on a vacation in a really long time, and I think I deserve one, especially with all the shit I've been through. And Solar moved to Phoenix, great drugs. Really, what? You guys do ecstasy, man. I don't like ecstasy. I did it one time and freaked out. Hi, Krista. I like Xanax and shit like that, and I like pills. I smoke every now and then. I'll smoke a little bit of weed, but not much.
That's my kicker right there, the weed.
I know, buddy. It's called Wake and Bake. There's a reason why it's called Wake and Bake, brother. Damn it. I'm
Yep,
so
you
glad
wake
this
'em and
is
bake
going
'em.
on.
I'll tell you after.
Okay, baby.
How's the wife doing? How's she doing?
She's doing good. She's got a doctor's appointment today, so
How is the diabetes going?
lately since they moved her insulin up, she's been doing okay.
All right. Good fucking news, man, because diabetes is scary. I have it. I was diagnosed with it when I was in the hospital. I have type 2, though. I think she has type 1, right?
She's
born
type
with it.
2 too.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah,
my
she
blood
takes
pressure.
she takes 4 insulin shots a day
Wow.
for the rest of her
4
life.
lots of insulin. 4 a
Yep,
day
every day.
in the stomach. Does she have the EpiPen?
Sometimes stomach, sometimes arms, sometimes legs.
We're trying to get
Matters how bruised she's getting.
We're trying to get the insurance company to pay for the EpiPen because we have pretty good insurance, and they tell us to go fuck ourselves because apparently it's very expensive.
That's what the wife are on, the pins. But because they changed her insulin, now we got to draw it out for a while until the insurance covers it again.
You know, all they do is feed us soda, this shit here. This is what I've been drinking lately, guys. I don't know if you guys are like into teas and stuff, but I really like this Brisk.
Yeah, Brisk is real good iced tea.
Very low in calories is what shocked
Yeah.
me. My favorite one is the blackberry, and goddamn, almost every store is sold out of them. I'm like, what's going on? They couldn't make them. Like,
Means
no.
you're not the only one that likes them.
They said we can't keep them in stock, so I bought a case.
Yeah, exactly.
Bought a case of them last week. They were gone in fucking like 2 days, man. Because people
It don't take long.
I gotta try that, you know. It's like, and I hate. You know what I hate, Larry? That one person that takes one sip out of the fucking thing when they could have poured it in a cup, and then fucking sits it down and says, I don't like that. I'm like, you fucker, you could have used a cup. Test it. Fuck, you dumbass. You know, it's like, God. But what news do we have? Do we have anything at all? Oh, John Gishala. Okay. I was sitting here Christmas night all alone. John Gishala messages me somehow through Google phone app or some bullshit, right? Like I tried to call him back and be like, hey, dude, are you okay? Because it's Christmas. I don't care who you are. If you're alone and you're in the freezing wilderness and shit of New York, that could probably be a pretty hard thing to deal with. So I just want to make sure he wasn't going to kill himself. He never answered or nothing like that, so I figured he was okay.
If you're talking about John J. Dubs, he's talking to Vaughn again. They're best friends again.
Oh, you got to be kidding me, man.
No, I'm not. And that Cisco kid, he's over on Vaughn's show too.
What?
Again, yeah. They love him.
You goddamn traitor. What the fuck, man?
Rumors is he sold the property. He's back in the single wide. He says the double wide's going to be tore down and hauled out of there, which is not true. It's being repaired.
It sounds like it costs a lot of money.
And we figured somewhere between 80 and 100,000 he got. But then he bought a 2012 Ford station wagon for $10,000.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
That's a
did.
fucking lady's car. Can you see?
Buddy, I
Bonnie
could have got
driving
that. I could have got that same car for about $3 grand at Lucky.
$3,000 probably, maybe. You said 2012, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's under a $5,000 car all day, man.
And he
I
gave
drive
10 grand
2013
cash.
Huh?
$10,000 in cash.
I drive a 2013 turbocharged Volvo right now, and I it's worth money, but I just can't see fucking a Ford being worth that much because
Ford
that is
station
fucking-
wagon at that.
Yes, it's a grand. What do they call it? A
Now,
grand.
if it was a Ford Mustang with the 5.0 in it, it might be worth that.
Yeah, I think here's what's wrong. It says accept all cookies. Guys, should I hit accept all cookies?
I
When
wouldn't.
we use cookies, it says continue with accepting. Private chat. It says we use necessary technical cookies to see. That's another thing. My vision went really bad, and that's when they knew I had diabetes too. They were like, "Is your vision bad?" Let's see. These will accept them. If you're having problems, it's because you have not accepted our cookies. What the fuck, man? Okay, so let me see if I can see the comments yet. Because I can't see the comments. Damn it, man. Oh, no, wait a minute. There's something. Should I accept cookies, guys? Do you do that? Because I can see part of what I need to see.
I'm not getting cookies.
Oh, there's a little. Oh, there we go. There's a little tiny thing that you can. It looked like a line of Coke. It said you can continue without cookies, and I just got rid of it. Now I can see what everybody's saying. See if you can see what I'm saying. And I personally don't think I'm high, guys, but I will be here shortly. No.
I got 2 more days to go.
What's that for, buddy? This month?
Yep. I've been not high for almost 2.5 weeks.
Why is that, man? Is it
No
because
money.
of the medical thing? Huh?
No money. Larry was home for Christmas.
Oh, fuck, dude.
So instead of spending my money on weed, I had to buy food and had to make sure he can get back to school when it was time.
Okay, can I ask you something, man? Do you have PayPal?
Do I get PayPal? No, I got Cash App.
Okay, I don't have Cash App, but does anybody know how to convert PayPal into Cash App or whatever? Because I think we should start a Larry's Weed Fund so he can get stoned today, like right now.
Everybody's welcome to join the show if you guys want to join. Just
Hell
come
yeah,
on in. I'm
everybody.
ready.
Talk with us. How you been, Maggie? Simply Trick Krista, how the hell you been, honey? I haven't talked to you in a while. I haven't been on Facebook. Oh, here's another thing too. 3 fucking cell phones, 2 stolen in 1 week. Then I went and got another one and it got crushed. It's like,
Wow.
so many fucking phones, man. You should see all these phone boxes there. So what I went and did, I finally went and did what you should do. You go to Verizon and get a contract, and I don't have any of this Walmart bullshit anymore. If you have a Walmart phone and you're just using it and you're putting like $35 cards on there and using it here and there, that's perfectly fine. But I got this fucking thing. It's made of titanium. It's incredible, man. Check the screen out, man. If it's oh no, it's not.
245 says you better check California. There's a lot of people leaving California right now.
Yeah, well, my friend lives in Orange County, but damn it had a real neat thing playing.
They're saying don't move to California.
Well,
California.
My brother-in-law's out there alone because my
And Shannon, he ain't here yet, so you know me, I let anybody in that comes in. You're welcome to come in, Shannon.
Larry, you have never denied anybody. You've never thrown anybody off. We've
Not even my worst enemies.
No, we've always tried to work all our problems out. You and me were the first two guys that everybody thought was going to get into it on here. Do you remember that? And you and me became
And we
friends
become
real
good
quick, man.
friends.
We became friends real quick, and I enjoyed the fuck out of it, man. I like talking to you better than anybody, man. No offense to anybody else, but Larry's my buddy, man. Me and Larry would wake up in the morning and be like, "Hey,
Well, one
man,
thing you could say, I will not lie to nobody. If I know something, I'll tell you. If I don't know, I'm gonna say, hey, I don't fucking know.
Right, you're not going to make up a story that you were with the Navy SEALs and they were helping
Yeah.
you dive into a
I'm
swimming
not
pool.
saying I'm 200% Indian neither. And I got an
will
IQ,
never forget
I got an
that.
IQ of a 190.
The amount of Indian that he said he was so high that you can't. How
Solar.
was
Even
Yeah.
if his mommy and daddy were still 100%, both of them, don't make him 190. It would only make him 100. You can't go no higher than 100.
Yeah, I mean that whole thing. I tried to even explain that to him, like Vaughn, you can't be over 100% of something.
If my grandmother and grandfather are both Scottish, 100%, it's only going to give me 100%. I can only be 100.
My favorite's when he says, "You can't tell because you're looking at me through a screen. I've red tinted skin. I'm a red man." Oh my God, so funny, man. Fucking.
We love you too, Shannon.
Yeah, how are you doing, Shannon? Where's your husband at? Solar sending you a message read quick. Okay, you mean on my Facebookie? There, cutie. I've had a lot of weird shit happen around here lately. You wouldn't believe what the fuck happened. I got pretty fucked up one night. I woke up, bro. Listen to this, Larry. This is no bullshit. Okay, so I wake up, and there's this fucking beautiful chick laying next to me, and I remember meeting her over at the fucking the local store over here, and she was drinking and shit, you know, and she was 38, and I was like, she said, "Hey, Bust." She called me Buster. Like, you know, who the fuck calls people Buster nowadays? She goes, "You look like fun." I said, "I'm 275 pounds of fun. What are you?" And she goes, "I'd love to have some fun." She goes, "But I've fallen on some bad times." And she was hot as fuck. She had that long, dark, straight hair, but it had that auburn color in it, you know, where it's like dark maroon mixed in with the black. And I'm just looking at her and I'm like, man, this thing, she's fine, dude. You
Shannon
know?
says he's up in Canada right now. She's holding the fort down in where they're at. Where she's
We're
at.
in Canada.
Where they live at.
Yeah, but
they own a place in Canada and they own a place in Phoenix, Arizona.
Boy, you got to have balls to live in both places, because both places you can get stranded and get killed very easily. You can get bit by a scorpion down in fucking in Arizona and be dead. You can break your leg up in the Canadian North and fucking have no way of getting out in time before you freeze to death. I mean,
he's in Ontario, Canada.
Well, one thing cool about Ontario is this, and she'll tell you this. When you're up there, have you ever been up around that area? Have you ever been up there like in McCarthy? I've been to McCarthy. I used to go to McCarthy.
Honestly, I can't remember the name of the city, the place that we went. I've been in Canada a couple of times. We used to we used to go up there and get about 700 pounds of salmon.
I think I can say
and bring them back for a fish store.
Wow.
My cousin worked for a fish store, and we would run up there like once a week and get a whole minivan full.
Well, shit, that had to bring in a lot of money, man.
When they brought it back to Toledo and they put it in the market and they make a killing.
Wow.
Hell, I think we paid like $189 for 50-pound box. You talking about something good?
$189 for what?
$189 for a 50-pound box.
And you would have had umpteen 50-pound boxes.
It made one meal, but we invited almost 60 people.
And that's fresh salmon, which is supposed to cost.
Yeah, it was fresh.
From what my understanding is that fresh salmon compared to the store-bought shit, you know, that you can kind of call it fresh. There's no comparison in taste.
Well, it matters what kind of store. If it's a fish store, it's still fresh.
Yeah, but you understand what I mean.
Now you go to IGA's, it's
fresh that you
frozen.
grab it out of the river and fucking take it down, like, let's say 2 miles, and they throw it on ice, and the people buy it from there. They say it's just you can eat it raw. You can use it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I gotta tell you about what happened, man. About this chick, man. This is fucking the most craziest thing you ever see in your life. And I got a picture of her, and I put posters up all over the place. And this girl at the bar down the street says, I fucking know her, man. She goes, she's beautiful as fuck. She goes, she is crazier than hell. I said, crazier than hell. So my leg's fucked up because it's broken. And so I'm limping around and shit, you know, and her and I were up here fucking around for a while, man. Like I think it was like 2 days, dude. She was drinking like crazy and fucking doing other stuff. I said, you know what? Something about me feels dirty right now. Like, I don't know why. I just felt like I needed a shower. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. Did you ever have that feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Well, dude, I went to go in the fucking shower, right? And she's fast and she's just was so pretty, man. I would have left her. You know what, dude? I honestly would have been like, hey, look, if you get counseling and shit like that, we can work this out, even though you broke my back. I get up, go diagonally that way, man, just straight that way, because that's where the fucking bathroom is, man. And I'm fucking going in there, and I'm taking my shirt and stuff off, and she runs from behind full speed, bro, and just fucking booms me from behind, knocks me into the fucking bathtub shower combination, Larry. And the way I'm built, I'm pretty big, so when I got knocked down into the fucking bathroom part of it, I couldn't get out. I couldn't fucking get out, man. And I was fucking hurt. My shoulder was all fucked up. It was all black and blue. I had pictures of this shit. So, I could not get out. I just could not get out. And what she did was she like laid against this wall and like put a towel against herself and just held it against herself and just fucking laid there and just stood there and stared at me and shit. Wouldn't talk to me. I'm like, listen, I said, I'll give you like $1,000 right now if you just fucking pull me out of here. Why are you doing this to me? It was like torture. Dude, this went on for like 6 fucking hours, man. And I was yelling and screaming as loud as I could for the girl next door to fucking call my brother up because I didn't have a cell phone because my cell phone got destroyed. Okay. So anyways, the girl next door goes, she goes, oh my God, I thought you and that girl over there were screwing each other. And I thought, what a bunch of fucking pigs and stuff. You know, I'm like, no, it's over there. She was fucking torturing me. So, anyways, man.
Hey, them big girls need love too now.
Well, she ended up moving out because that's another story. But this girl was so pretty. I kept waking up, dude, and she would turn the fucking cold shower on, bro, and fucking freeze me half to death. And I could not get out of the fucking bathtub because my shoulder was so hurt and I was laying flat in the tub and I'm big, dude. So like my knees are like bent the whole way up to the fucking front of the tub.
They haven't responded, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did I miss somebody? I'm sorry. I was just telling this story.
Dude, you pulled the wrong demon.
I think she was a demon. So, anyways,
And
I don't mind.
So we're
I don't-
stop dating chicks with mental health issues.
It wasn't. Listen, we have a store, man. We have a pretty big store right by my house, and they sell beer and all that shit over there, man. And she saw me and she goes, "I like a big guy." She goes, "Makes me feel safe." I was like, "Well, what are you up to tonight, honey?" And she called me Buster. You know, I started laughing when I heard that. I was like, "Oh man, she seems pretty cool." I said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "We can do anything you want." I said, "She goes, I don't have any money." I said, "I sure as fuck do." So we went and got some party goods, and
Chicks
what
with
a
mental
nightmare!
health issues are the best kind of chicks.
What
Okay,
what a nightmare!
Slayer.
It took 4 people to get me out of that bathtub naked, man. I was fucking pissed as a motherfucker, man. I started putting up $1,000 rewards and shit all over the place, old school style, stapling them to walls and shit, dude, and bars and all kinds of shit. And then this girl from Rudders called me. She gave me a hit. That's the stores around here, Rudders. She gave me a hit. She goes, "I know exactly who she is, man." She goes, "She's fucking beautiful, but she's insane. She's totally insane. For her to do that to you." And the bruising on my back was so fucking unbelievable. It's terrible. So I don't think I'm gonna do anything about it. I think I'm just gonna leave her alone. But for some reason, I'm so psychotic. I want her to knock on the door again, Larry.
Yeah.
Beautiful, dude. I was like, what the fuck did I do to deserve this, man? It's fucking great. And that was that the night before Christmas? Or I can't remember, man. That was all blurred. Yeah, man, that was my holidays. I wish I could have filmed part of it so you could have fucking laughed. But what a crazy nut she was, man. What did you do, Larry? How did your
Not a thing.
nut?
Didn't
Yeah.
do nothing. Sat around and had spaghetti and meatballs for dinner.
Yeah. Once
us,
you
it
get
was-
old,
To us, it was just the same old, just a different day.
yeah, once you get older, it's you're not
Yeah,
getting
we don't celebrate Christmas. Usually, I throw the boys when they were younger. I throw them $100 bill and let them do what they want. This year, they didn't get nothing.
Yeah, well, they're getting older, man. They need to grow
Well,
up. So
Aunt,
that's the way
Uncle
it-
Jim and Aunt Millie, they gave them. They both got a gift from them, and then they got a gift card from them too
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
for McNasty's,
The main thing
McDonald's.
oh Christ. The main
I
thing
call it
is,
McNasty.
the main thing is just to be family, try to be good to each other, and just I don't know. That's hard to do though, man, because family's always fighting, dude. Me and my brother
Soul
used to
says it sounds like you're in love.
with that crazy woman. She was so
Yeah.
beautiful, Larry. This woman was so pretty, man. I can't explain it to you. She had that dark hair, but she had that auburn, fucking maroon streaks through it, and it just fucking had me just like, wow, man, she's something like that. And she was standing leaning against the cooler, man. I'm like, wow, this is what's going on. It's one of them deals. It's like, oh, I could tell she fucking did have nowhere to go to. I could see, you can tell. I was gonna take her to a hotel at first, but then
Shannon, I'm letting Todd in.
then I decided to smash her right here in the fucking house, man. Todd's still around, huh? How's
Hey,
Todd?
I'm good.
Holy shit, there's Todd. What's going on, man?
Not much. Going next door to buy some bowls for lunch.
Some bowls. Shit. What were you getting? A bong? Or
I
what?
thought
What's
you
up?
said mode.
Bowls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Brought
I
the
thought you were getting everybody a bowl for Christmas. Okay, my fault there.
Dollar General is closed. Imagine that.
Dollar General's closed at
They
fucking.
close all the time. It's like ghetto Dollar General.
You're only what, noon where you're at right now, right?
Yeah, right.
Uncle
Call them
Daddy
dollar
before he knows
Closed because
Okay.
it's closed.
They were showing a lot of stores across the country closing because these people like 100 people just running these stores and just steal everything. It's like,
Yeah. Everybody steals there. It's crazy. You can't grab them. You can't stop them. You're not
Hell no. Hell no, man. No.
stop them.
How's the automotive business treating you, man?
It's all right. Busy. I've been going crazy this morning. So busy.
All the employees show up today?
Not. I mean, everybody's scheduled. I got one driver.
What are they doing, striking on you?
And I've
Are
driven.
they really?
It's crazy.
Fire every one of them. You know why? No. Here's what you do.
Hey, and I
You
got one.
fired two. Okay, how many guys you got? 5, 6?
I got one
44?
driver. Commercial.
How many?
I got 2 drivers employed and me. That's it. Right now.
343?
Oh, fuck.
Mhm.
I was gonna say fire 2, and then the other 3 that are
1,
left to be
2,
grateful to
3,
have their
4,
job. But
5,
you
6,
can't do
7,
that.
8, 9, 10.
I can't fire people. I need to hire another driver. Nobody's
Damn.
fine.
Fuck. Too bad Vaughn don't live closer there.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, people and driving's a great job, man. It's not hard.
exactly. We start them at like $12 an hour just to get in a truck and take some parts to a garage. You know, it's not
And
big
you can
deal.
smoke. You can smoke a doobie and shit while you're driving. You know, there's a lot you can do.
We drug test. You can't do that stuff.
Yeah. We
There's
drug
ways of beating drug test.
We drug test, and it doesn't matter if you got a medical card or not. If you test positive, you're out.
Did you ever hear of something called
There's still
extreme?
ways of beating it.
I was gonna say, did you ever hear of something called extreme? Look it up right now.
Try white vinegar. You never know they smoked it all.
No, Larry, they have uric acid they pour in spring water now, right? It's uric acid is what piss is, okay? And they can't tell the difference. It's called extreme. XTREME. You can't miss it. Pull the fucking thing up. They give you it comes in a box and it's this plastic thing, and you switch the nozzle at the end, and you're standing there, you just fucking squeeze the thing out until the thing and fucking fill it up, man. I've done it like 20 times.
Yeah.
I never fail a piss test, dude. And I do them when I'm high on purpose.
Yikes.
Well, it's just fucking some of these jobs I was
Question
doing.
for Todd. Do you recommend to Solar that he moves to California for work? Todd 245's asking me to ask you a question. Do you recommend Solar to move to California for work?
I don't know anything about California, so I have no opinion.
Me neither.
Here's the thing he doesn't understand. Okay, it has to do with movie production. No, not pornography. There's a set of brothers that are in that do UFO videos and stuff. They make pretty good money. They're called the Cousins brothers. They're identical twins. They were originally from Hawaii. They moved to Orange County, California. They have something called Third Phase of Moon. People used to hate them. I'm sure you've seen Third Phase of Moon. It was a giant YouTube channel at one time. They would get like 7 million views on one video. I'm not joking. So my friend Michael Schratz started working for them, and I'm like, Michael, how much if I come out there? Fuck, where am I going to work at? He's like, you're going to be fucking doing a fucking podcast with me. You're going to be helping me set up all these shows and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, but dude, what can I expect to make out there? And he's like, well over 100,000. I'm like, what? For doing UFO shows? He's like, yeah, he goes, these guys are fucking so loaded. It's ridiculous. They have properties and all this stuff. But the thing is, I don't know if I can handle like supposedly out there in California, like people get mad if you say fuck now and stuff. It's like that's my favorite word. So
yeah, that's true, Richie. They're going to look for a lot of carpenters in California right now.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is take my fucking motorcycle out there and find out and ride with the club.
Hold that thought. Be right back.
Here. Ride with the club I ride with here, man. I'll be all right. I don't do carpentry, bro. I can't fucking with that hand injury, and then fucking.
All you gotta do is pull a trigger. It's like shooting a gun. Most of them use air guns now.
I know, and they work pretty good. They work really good, actually.
Oh yeah, I've used air guns to lay roofing.
How about those, Larry? Have you seen these fucking guns that are completely legal to own? You can be a convicted felon and they shoot electric bullets out. Have you seen these things yet? And they shoot air
No.
bullets. Oh my God, they're incredible, man. They shoot the size of a God damn it, what is the name of that bullet? A 380. Did you ever see 380s? They're the size of like fucking pretty large scale.
I know what a 380 is.
Yeah, pretty large scale fucking goddamn buckshot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we were looking at them the other night, man. Then we went to the store in here in town and had them. I was looking at them. There were so many that I wanted that I couldn't make my mind up, man.
It almost looks like a 30-06 bullet.
Yeah, it does. It looks exactly like a 30-06.
That's the kind I use.
Yeah, well, these things are crazy, man. I mean, you're literally like, you could blow a hole through a tree through one of these things. The electric ones are a little different. When they take off, it's a different kinetic force. You're using air pressure in one weapon, and you're using kinetic force in the other. The electric ones, holy fuck, man. They show them blowing holes right through signs, like a stop sign, just fucking a hole that big right through the motherfucker, man. So, but they're legal. They can't do anything about it. They'd have to totally rewrite all these laws and shit. It's really interesting to look up, man. If you look up air rifles and electric guns, I can't believe the shit that's coming out. And it's legal. They can't they pull you over for it. Even if it's got the bullets in, they can't arrest you because it's not normal like bullets. It's totally different. The one thing shoots these round balls out that are like steel or something, and good God, do they do damage to people? People have bruises on their fucking this big around for like a month and shit.
Hell, they got them guns that shoot bean bags now.
Yeah, non-lethal.
But they hurt.
Yeah, I prefer to go lethal because if you're in my home and you're trying to kill us and shit, man, I mean, you don't take chances on that.
You come in my home and I don't know it. You ain't walking out. You're dead.
Exactly. The only thing I don't understand is what in the fuck was, okay, we're going to go political a little bit here. I don't understand whatsoever what the fuck Joe Biden did. I don't understand what the fuck that guy was about, man. I think he's a traitor. I really do.
He didn't do nothing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then people were, I was really getting scared that Paola Harris, or whatever the fuck her name is. What was that vice president's name? I thought she was going to get hired, dude. I was starting to get
it don't matter no more. Now Trump's in office.
And he's not fucking around, is he? He's not.
A lot of people say he's going to do a lot of things to fuck up Social Security, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, for every action, there's a reaction. There's a couple of things that I thought, man, if he does that, then we're going to have a big problem with this situation here. And I'm trying to think of the one that he said the one night. And I'm like, you can't fucking do that because of the money. What was it? He was going to do something, dude, and have me terrified. I can't remember. I'll remember it. It was, what the fuck was that, man? It scared the shit out of me, dude. I don't know, man. Let's just hope he does a good job. Let's hope that he keeps China from out of the United States. The big worry, Larry, is the next election, because the next election, if we get one of these Joe Biden assholes in there, whether you like it or not, they're just going to give the country away. They're talking about making Canada, China, and fucking the United States all one country. There's already all this land being bought up by the Chinese in Canada, coming down from the north to the south, and they're gonna fucking destroy us, man.
Solar, Justin says that, let me read this. Solar, did you hear that Trump made nodding off a felony nationwide?
I did. Wait a minute, what's this now? Nodding off a felony doing well, you're driving or what?
Anytime.
I gotta
So you got a lot of felonies against you because I've seen you nod off a lot.
I'm in big fucking shit, man.
Very funny.
Nodding off nationwide. Good one, man.
Only if you're flying a plane, it says.
Fuck, that happens all the time. The biggest drug addicts in the world are fucking planes and shit, you know. What was that? Oh, I know. This is so I can type my own fucking comments. Yeah. People don't realize this, but airline pilots, okay, were the worst drunks there were professionally. Them and dentists. And that's no bullshit, man. Larry, you've probably heard that before, right?
What, a dentist?
Well, okay. It used to be that dentists had the highest suicide rate and the highest alcoholism rate, and then it was no, what else? What other profession was I talking about that had drug
You know,
abuse?
one thing, something that did come into my attention a couple of weeks ago, Kentucky changed it where if you got a medical marijuana license, you cannot own a gun.
Yeah, that's how it is here.
That's bullshit.
That's the deterrent.
But I can be a drunk and own a gun.
Okay, Larry, so here's how you have to figure this, okay? What's worse, getting a fine for having a marijuana ticket, which is basically a ticket now. It's not a fucking charge. You get a ticket for it, or
get smacked on the head and have to go to court for a $50 fine.
Yeah, or having a gun on you to save your family. So I know what I'd rather have. I'd rather have the fucking gun on me and whack somebody. Yeah. Right?
I'll have the gun at me and catch me when you can.
Did you ever watch that movie, Catch You When You Can?
Yeah.
That's a funny movie because you know what? There's something I know very much so about that movie, and most of it's bullshit. The guy that it was really written about is a real person. That guy in that movie, you can look it up right now if you want to. He was not Frank, whatever his name is. That was bullshit, and I believed it. He did not play that guy. It was fucking bullshit, man. The real guy is the real. Here's who the real guy was. The real guy was the guy that fucking hijacked an airplane, got up in the air and jumped out of the back of it, and they call him DB Cooper. Okay, you've heard of DB Cooper, right?
Yes.
Now, DB Cooper, the second time he went to go do it, this guy was an expert at skydiving and shit. He was an Air Force expert, teacher at diving and all that stuff. And what ended up happening was he fucking when he went to jump out of that plane, they unhooked something. You know, and the one bag was filled with money. The other one had some money in it, but was wrapped around him. And when they put that one on him that was wrapped around him, he flew straight to the ground and got killed, man. And that's what they don't tell the people. He was killed in the state of Washington. They lied about that whole fucking story, but it is a neat movie. But to turn what's his name, Sylvester Stallone, into a fucking from a fucking what, a bank robber or whatever, to a fucking hero and shit was just absurd. It was absurd. But I know someone who was in prison with him, and it was all bullshit, man. They made a movie out of a bullshit story. Oh, these cats sound like human beings.
Hello, rat. Anyone want to join the show? They are welcome to join my platform.
Oh, yeah.
I don't discriminate, and I don't care if you're my worst enemy. I'll still let you in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Y'all got to remember, as Stinky says, I'm only a sixth grader.
Yeah, I know. He said that lately. I did talk to him one morning. Hold on a minute here. Yes, I did.
I heard anywhere between 80 and 100,000. I heard the 100,000 mark somewhere. But he already spent 10,000 on a Ford.
What the fuck's wrong with him? I did talk to him one morning, man. It was really early in the morning, like 4 in the morning, and I'm on. There's Von Elton fucking messaging me. I'm like, what the fuck on Skype? And I talked to him probably only for about 10 minutes.
Hey, Solar, you know what Vaughn said on his last show?
What's that?
Vaughn said on his last show he has stock in Alphabet, the parent company of Google. The guy that said Google's about to fail has stock in Google. Figure that one out.
What the fuck? Where does he come up with this at, man?
Just said that to Cisco yesterday on their show.
Yeah, what's up with him and Cisco rolling together again? I didn't think that was going to happen, but that's each his own, you know.
Well, but
personally, I think Cisco will get on with anybody that's live. He don't care who you are.
Right.
He's kind of like me. He don't give a shit. He just gets on and bullshits with everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
And I'll get everybody too, but I'll actually ask him questions about stupid shit.
Yeah.
Listen to this. This is probably some kind of bullshit phone call. Let's hear this.
There we go.
Hello.
Please try again.
What?
Like, you called me. What do you mean try
Ma'am,
again?
did you just tell me that my balls itch? If I could reach them, I'd scratch them. Now, God damn it. Now, why did you do that to me, ma'am?
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, at work. Yeah, I'm at fucking work. We are selling Girl House cookies here, left and right. And we have a big challenge ahead. We have to sell 5 million pounds of Girl Scout cookies by midnight, or we are all being executed at the fucking Chinese, Canadian, United States border that's just been formed 4 hours ago. How do you feel about that?
Well, we don't buy Chinese cookies. They got to be U.S. made.
Oh, she hung up. She's chiming herself, I think. Larry, I don't hear her. Are you there, ma'am? Oh, no, it sounds like she might have shit her pants. It's shit. Look,
245's asking Todd a question. Todd, are you happy with Trump's actions as president so far?
I don't know. Has he done anything?
Well,
he did stop. How can I say this? He stopped same-sex marriages.
No, he didn't. He signed some non-binding executive orders. They don't apply to anybody but people in his cabinet, basically. People in his direct line of command. That's it.
Okay, see, I don't know.
Unfortunately, the stuff that Trump is signing, people think that it's going to be all this great stuff. Yeah, I've heard this. I'm Republican, everything. From what I've heard, that a lot of the stuff won't go through because it's nonsense.
Won't go through, right? He's not the king. He can't just sign an edict. It doesn't work like that in our country. Still has to be passed by.
You gotta be kidding.
Don't it have to go to Congress or the Senate or something?
And if it's anything actually important, he needs 2/3. And he will.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, Congress is like junior varsity, and then Senate is like senior varsity. You know, it's
Yeah.
the way it works. That's the way I explain it to people.
Is it hot enough yet? I don't think it's quite ready. I've only had it in here about an hour. I need to get some bowls, but they're closed. Closed next door. I'll get some bowls here in a little bit when they open up. We'll get some food going. Did you see my cheese sauce? Let me stir my cheese sauce. Crock pot.
No, I didn't see you steering. What are you making?
I brought it with me to work for everybody. Made some
Oh, that's cool.
rotel, and some hamburger meat, taco seasoning. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Cheese, queso dip, and some chips.
I was gonna say you got some kind of chips to do it.
Some kind of what? Chips. Yeah.
Chips. Yeah.
Chips, yeah.
Put the chips on the bottom of the bowl and dump that right on it.
Yeah, just get you a bowl and start dipping.
Yep.
Fondue. You can get some celery sticks. Fondue.
Me, I'll be putting chips in the bottom of the bowl and dumping the cheese right on it.
Make you some nachos. There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do it, man. I want to see what they taste like. I want to see what you guys look like as you're tasting them.
Yeah. Jalapenos for those. Yes, nobody's right. Has to withstand Supreme Court. A lot of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't think Trump's gonna get through. But hey, I'm gonna say this, Todd, and you and I'll probably get into a little scuffle over this. He's trying. He's trying to. He's certainly trying. I give that way more credit than some of the other presidents we've had. And people are probably going to get pissed off at me for saying this, but you know what? Jimmy Carter was made a lot of fun of. Jimmy Carter was very fucking smart, and he was shit on in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And Jimmy just passed away. That was crazy that happened in the middle of all that. But Jimmy Carter was very, how should I say this? I don't know. Didn't you think Jimmy Carter was criticized way more than he should have been?
I do. My mom hated him. Gosh.
Really?
Probably did a dance the day he died. She hated him because we were farming back then, and
right. So you know how hard that is.
He raised all those farm taxes, and she, dang it, he should know better. He's a peanut farmer. She hated him so much.
And I heard peanut farming's hard as hell. That's
Yeah,
what
probably is.
I heard.
Probably had a lot of dust and dirt.
Well, my whole thing with Jimmy Carter was, if you look at his legacy, the overall legacy, it was pretty amazing what he's able to accomplish. The guy was a goddamn physicist, for Christ's sakes. People don't understand what it takes to get a physics degree. He was a physicist, not just a physics degree, physicist.
Yeah, he's president of this country if you're not a smart man. It just doesn't happen.
Right.
You got to be pretty well educated to even sniff in that system.
That means I can't be president.
It's always so funny. Vaughn thinks he should be president. It's like, dude, you couldn't even sniff a ballot. Much less,
That's a guy that's got 190 IQ.
he couldn't get elected to dog catcher in Oneida. Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, dude.
Do you mean to tell me there was an actual job in Oneida that was a dog catcher and he couldn't get it?
Everybody's got to have a catcher, right?
They do have dog catchers there.
I
He
thought
lived
that was
about
a fucking joke, guys. This
He
whole
lived
fucking-
about a mile from me.
Speaking of joking around and fucking around and laughing and shit, where the fuck's my buddy on here? Oh fuck, now I forgot his name. The guy comes on here and pounds beers late at night and cooks chicken wings for a living. Who is he?
Pounds cooks.
The guy, man, Simply Chris, who's the guy that comes on here late at night and he cooks chicken wings and he pounds like a 20-pack of beer down and shit. I can't remember his fucking name.
Kilkenny?
Kilkenny, no, but you're close.
Was it? He came on Vaughn's shows or Larry's?
Oh, he's going Vaughn's, everybody's, man. He still was on. He was on Larry's the other week, man. The last.
I go watching Kill Kenny once in a while.
Not Mark, was it?
I don't know. He's an older guy.
Colin? No.
This guy makes me laugh really hard, man. Fucking, he's always saying something. Shit, man. What the fuck is his name, dude?
Oh man, we're losing Solar. He's fading fast.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I have a TV there, a TV here. By the
King
way,
Cobra.
I'm going to ask some of the computer guys out there because
Solar, you talking about King Cobra?
Come on.
King Cobra's dating my mom. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be a hell of a thing if you went home and shit and you're, let's say around 55, 60 and shit, and Cobra's like 45 or something, and you go home and your mom's there and shit, and she goes, I have something I've been wanting to tell you. Dad's been going now for 5 years. I told you I met somebody. And, well, here he is.
And he's younger than you.
And she pulls fucking Cobra out from behind the tree, man. Wouldn't that be? Oh, my God, man. Larry, you can't tell me that wouldn't be the funniest fucking thing in the world, man. Come on.
No, that would not be funny to me. I'd be noping all the way to the car and out of there. Have fun, every live.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I can't say nothing. I don't think I know King Cobra.
You have never had the Cobes on. You have no. Oh, we got to get him on, Todd. What do we got to do this?
He doesn't go on other people's shows.
Shit, give him a bottle of
Big
liquor.
Larry, question for all three. Do the new owners of Vaughn's properties now have the power to kick him off whenever they want?
Yeah.
245, the way I understood it, is Vaughn could live there as long as his bills are paid.
I wonder if he has that in writing.
He could live there forever until he dies.
Forever.
We're talking about a guy that'd be conning out of anything. So I don't know about that.
But, if he got $100,000, how long do you think that's going to last him? A year? Maybe 2?
Hey, Chris throwing out of his place. So
I bet $1,000 a week on the lottery.
I'll bet easily. And he spent $10,000 on that station wagon.
I showed you the used cars in Manchester.
Oh, I know. I know the man.
Yeah. What a moron. Just doesn't know what anything's worth.
I give that station wagon maybe a year or 2 and it's gonna go dead.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna check the oil, he ain't gonna check the radiator, he ain't gonna do none of that.
Yep.
That's one thing about a car. It breaks down no matter what.
Especially a 12, 13-year-old one.
Yeah. Hell, I don't care if it was last year. They still break down.
Got to have the regular maintenance done. Absolutely.
Yep. That's what happened to his truck. He wouldn't take it in to get an oil change. He kept driving it. It ain't had an oil change in over 10 years.
God, you got to be kidding me.
No.
Can't imagine it keep running that long.
I think it had one oil change when she bought it, brand spanking new.
Sludge
She had it changed one time. She gave it to him, told him to take it to London, get an oil change. She'll pay it. Oh, yeah, I will, Ma. Never did.
Yeah. Just took the money and put it in his pocket.
Honey, I could use tea. No, she never gave him the money.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think, Larry? I mean, what do you think, Larry? I mean, about this situation? I mean, do you think that we have a situation where it's possible that it was stolen? I mean, what do you think's going on?
What was stolen?
Weren't we
His
just talking
property?
about-
His
What were you
mom's
just
was
talking
worth
about?
100,000 or better.
Yeah, you were just talking about money, man.
Yeah, his mom's property was worth over 100,000.
Do you think?
And
it was
I
recorded-
had to say the other ones are probably $20,000 a piece.
I'm gonna bet that lawyer Stivers is involved in this shit. You watch.
Could be.
I
Dude,
can't
Larry, yeah,
say.
I already figured it the fuck out.
I can't say.
By the way, Larry, your hair looks good like that, and I'm not gay.
Well, it's short.
Like that.
Todd can tell you I'm not gay. He's got gaydar. Your hair looks nice like that, Larry. Your eyebrows are beautiful. I wish I had your eyebrows. My
I bought a
eyebrows,
pair of scissors and been cutting them.
mine. Have you really?
Yes, keeping them trimmed.
There you go.
They look amazing, but I would like to see you, Larry. I'm going to raise some money here, and I'm going to start something right now. People, write this down somewhere in the comments. Oh, I can write it down myself. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fucking get together a fund. And Larry is going to do the I'm a maniac, I sure know, by Chris Farley. Okay, from Saturday Night Live and shit. He's going to imitate it. He's going to do that dance and shit where she's dancing around and shit, and the water bubbles are flying all over and stuff. What would you think of that, Todd? That would be the most hilarious thing you ever seen in your life, wouldn't it?
That'd be up there. It'd be top 10. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Between that, but somebody
Well,
should.
I can't say Thumper got kicked out yet. It ain't over yet.
What do you mean?
That people get hard up for money. They know all they have to do is walk across the street and talk to Thumper.
Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. How could Thumper be getting thrown out? I don't understand that.
No, shut out. Shut out of buying.
Shut out, not throwing out. Shut out. Other words, from buying the properties.
Properties, right?
Okay, I don't even know what that means. Okay.
Then if they're flipping them, you could buy them, of course. That's what I
Well,
think.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Why would anybody want that property? They're buying it to sell it to somebody.
She's a maniac.
Well, I mean, they can get their money back within 10 years if they did it right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 places. At $300 a shot, that's $3,600 a year.
Bon's so confused. I asked him about this. He had 2 vacant properties. Why can't you sell those? Well, because that cuts my property in half. And the next thing you know, he's saying, well, I could develop them. But then he says, I can't develop them. That's straight up a rock. He doesn't even know what he's got, what he had.
He's got where Tim's trailer sits. There used to be an old house there, and it burned down. So there's already a septic tank there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's going to cost him $5,000 for each septic tank he has to put in.
Oh my God, they cost a fortune to have removed.
Mm.
Is it in concrete or is it in grass?
The old one is concrete.
Well, that right there, the jackhammering alone's $10,000. I used to do them. I did them years ago. I had my own jackhammering business.
No, they charge you $5,000 just to put a new one in.
Yeah,
that's
like
not
I
tearing an old one out.
To jackhammer that fucker out, then to remove it, you have to have the dump truck and all that stuff. It's a fortune. It's an absolute fortune.
And then the next kicker is he has to put a driveway because there's no driveway there.
God, I got to see this episode. This must be insane. I mean, he's fucking. You guys sure you didn't drop acid in his fucking drink before he did this episode or what? I mean, that's just crazy what I'm hearing. It's absolutely crazy.
Bowls. Look at Bowls.
But then what about Larry? Or I mean, not Larry. What about Vaughn isn't crazy? For real.
Yeah, that's true. Surprised that's not mine. Usually my
Here's what happened. Vaughn started messaging me. I talked to him one time since all this shit happened. I said, I don't want to hear any bullshit. What do you want? He goes, man, those green drones and stuff, man, they're flying around your property and shit, man. It's the aliens. It's the so-and-sos and the so-and-sos. I said, it's fucking helicopters, man. I said, people have no idea what a helicopter looks like at nighttime. I said, because they never up and look at them. I said, a helicopter at nighttime is a very weird looking object once you start looking at it because they look like shapeshifters and all this other shit.
On the Walgreens.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous. And I said, "You got anything else?" And I just basically kind of hung up on him. So stupid. And
All he's seeing is the drone that I'm flying over his house.
well, that's another thing too. These could be just drones, and those drones, you literally now can get on the computer, right, and just program wherever you want the fucker to fly, and it'll fucking fly within like inches of that spot. And it's incredible.
Yeah.
And
As long as you know where you want it to fly to, it will fly to that spot.
It's going to completely change warfare, Larry, as we know. Warfare as we know it is over. There's going to be all these young guys getting killed for no reason at all.
I don't know, 245. I have no idea if he signed the contract or not. I'm just going by hearsay and stuff that I hear.
Nah.
I know where Secular Opinion found out his information because I talked to the person personally and he said, yeah, he told Secular. And I told him where he hear it from and he told me where he heard it from. And the person that he heard it from, I called them and talked to them about it. And they heard it from the horse's mouth itself.
Yeah, man, this is a lot going on. I can't believe it's temperature here, guys, is it says
So are you worried me, Christy says.
Why, I'm okay on. If you took muscle relaxers and had the problem I have with my back and my ankle, I call it my ankle, but it's the knee below. I don't even want to show you my knee below right now because it literally is fucking. It like goes up and then comes down like a valley. There's like a valley. It's the most. The doctor said I've never fucking seen anything like this before in my life. And it's cracked, but the way it was swollen is just so weird.
Todd, is Cassidy still mad at you?
Who's mad at me? I'm not mad at anybody.
He don't know. He ain't talked to her. He ain't calling her.
I told her I'd leave her alone, and I have. Which I probably should have in the first place, but I had to push it. I knew I shouldn't push it.
Todd,
No,
you're
it's all right.
mad for a day or two, and everything's cool. I mean, why,
Just,
why
you know,
fight?
let it go, Todd. We'll get the information somewhere.
I just got impatient.
At least somebody cares about me, whoever that person was that was mad at me. I appreciate that because nobody seems to give a fuck about me anymore. I'm even my own family, man. I got my own family fucked me out of something. It's not my own family. It's my brother and I.
Larry Frost, when was the last time Vaughn had a job? I'm probably going to say about the same year that he says he worked for a cookie factory or something down here in London, Kentucky, when he first moved down here. And his mom moved here in 93. I think he moved here in 95.
Remember, he worked in a bed spring factory too, and he was the best at putting the springs in or some bullshit.
Commercialist Todd. Commercialist Todd.
Walker with ASAP Mold Mechanic.
Yes, sir.
I was just curious. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. The hub came off on the work truck. The hub messed up, and the bolt was stripped on the back. And I was wondering if possible if I could get a delivery. I'm just right down the road here. I was wondering if I could get a delivery for some of those sockets that are good about getting stripped bolts out that I think y'all carry.
You know how big the bolt is? I don't really know what you need.
So it's going to be between a 14 and a 15.
The head of it is?
About a 9/16.
Let me see what I got out there. Hang on.
Anybody else wants to join my show, you're welcome to join the show.
Hey, come on, people.
If you don't want people to see what your face looks like, put a beer bottle or a Pepsi bottle in front of the camera.
Yeah, some bitch Vaughn, he saw me and he would not get on then. He was like, oh, I'm not getting on.
Bye.
Hello?
I'm here.
Todd,
My wife's leaving.
I want to tell you something about Todd. You can say whatever you want about Todd, but I want to tell you something. Todd and me have some similar things. We're both perfectionists on instruments. Like I am on the guitar. Todd is on the. Todd's a hell of a musician. He really is. Whether you like the banjo or not doesn't matter. He's an incredible musician, and he also is a guy that takes pride in his work. You see what he did there? He got up right away and raced to that lady's help. There are people that be like, fuck you, and just wait 10 minutes and go, I gotta go help this lady. Hopefully she'll leave. That's not what happened, was it? That's not how Todd is. Todd does a pretty good job working, I think. I really believe that.
No, they're not meth they ain't no dope dealers, promise. We know the people very well. Well, should I say the horse knows the people very well.
5/8.
Yeah.
The question is, where you at?
All right. Okay. I'll tell you what. Is there any way that you have any delivery drivers that are free?
No, actually, the one I've got today is at lunch.
Okay. All right. I'll just make my way down there.
Okay, I got it laid out for you. Thanks, bro.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, my wife's on her way to her doctor's appointment.
Cool. Is she walking down the hill? Or somebody take her?
No,
Wow, Todd, so you're taking that product to that
Boone Transit came and got her.
down the hill. Is that what you're doing?
No, he's coming to get it.
No, but still, you went out of your way. That's what I said. I said, Todd, whether you like him or not, he's like a perfectionist in certain ways, like the instruments and all that stuff. That's kind of how I am. That's how we are similar, that we'll go out of our way to help people and shit, And that's
Customer service here. I mean, if I had a driver here, I'd run it over to him, but he's just right up the street. He's
yeah.
coming.
It's respectable, dude. But I respect what you do there, man.
It's part of the job.
Yeah, I respect it.
Another 10
My
minutes.
opinion, if I got a customer, I'm getting them out of there as fast as possible.
Give me another 10 minutes. I got some bowls back there now. Give it another 10 minutes to heat up. Fifi, I got some food for you.
I know you do.
I got bowls. Yeah.
Did you get the bows yet?
I just went, that's what I was walking to.
Oh, okay.
Bowls. Bowls. Gotta have bowls if you're gonna have cheese dip and plates.
Well, me, I would have put it all on a plate. It holds more.
Larry, I love your thinking, bro.
You got to remember, I'm an eater.
I do remember.
I'm an eater too, man. I like eating.
I made that stuff on Sunday for the football games, and I ate like one little bowl of it, and I just bring it to work. I made like 7 quarts of the stuff.
So I've gone homeless now. I need to catch up on the streams. No, Grandpa Irv, he's not homeless.
He's got a home.
He is living back in the single wide.
I really hope for his sake he got that in writing.
Yeah, everything's gotta be contracted. Remember that.
But-
Many lawyers have been on here and say that you have it writing.
But I mean, hopefully on the contract, though, it has that you have to keep the place decent. It has to be livable.
You would hope so. Getting back to charity, somebody asked me about earlier. It's funny because the first day I talked to her, I told her that he was saying stuff about her online and gave her the link to the thing. And she was just happy she was just nice as could be. Oh, thank you for telling me. And thanks for let me know where it is. And we were getting along just fine. And then the next day I said something about, he's talking about you again. Why don't you leave him alone? Well, she turned on a dime, man.
No way.
It's like she turned on a dime because as soon as I said
Well,
something.
he probably told her that he's not doing it, and Todd's a liar. I mean, come on, Todd. He says that you worked for Wendy's. Then he says you're an oil typhoon.
Yeah.
Everybody knows you work for AutoZone.
You got set off. I sent her a text, said apparently there's a guy from Spectrum coming out to look at his internet, coming out to see y'all, because I thought she was living out there at the time. And that's when she said, well, so what? His computer apparently doesn't work. I said, oh, I was just saying a tech's not going to be able to fix it for him. And that's when she just started going off. Why don't you leave him alone? Your stupid kindergarten games, and don't you have anything better? That's crazy.
I want to move to Oneida. Sounds like fucking fun down there, Larry. Me and you are gonna be next door neighbors, brother. I'm gonna build a tree house, man. Can I buy a couple trees off you and fucking build a tree house up in the
I own the property. I would.
Man, that'd be great having a tree house above your house, dude.
Tree house.
But I bet you Jim and Millie will let you put one on their property. They got 40 acres sitting there. If not, Joe and Jennifer, Mountain Mama, they got over 200 acres.
We'll get the battery. Okay, yeah, I can.
If you know who Mountain Mama is,
Yeah, she was the neighbor, wasn't she?
she's my cousin. He's my cousin.
Oh, okay. Mountain Mama was a badass, and she used to tell Von off. I remember that. She'd be like,
Yeah,
shut the fuck up, Von Helton.
She is married to my cousin.
I'm in the air. I'm on a ladder. Going down. I don't like these ladders. I like the
Todd, are they A-frame ladders or are they the sliding type that go across? Oh my God, that's the same ladder right there that you're on. That's where I chopped my finger. I was on one of them when I chopped my finger off.
Yeah, I don't like them. The little feet wear out, and then the thing started to get up on the top.
You're damn right. Mine was wet and sliding around, and it tipped sideways because it becomes top heavy once there's a guy 6'4", 275 fucking pounds on the top of it. And all I did was go like this just a little bit and whoom, and I had to put my hand down. It was either that or be chopped to pieces, and I lost the fucking end of my finger, man.
I had a price tag with me.
Hell, you're that big? You're bigger than I am.
Yeah, I'm actually 6'5", actually, with shoes, with bare feet.
Well,
I'm
6'5" with that weight ain't bad.
Yeah, I've lost some weight.
Because I'm only like 5'11", and I'm sitting at 267.
Like if I take my shirt off right now and shit, I've lost some weight and shit. But you can see I'm a big dude. You know what I mean? Look how big my hands are and shit.
The only thing big on me is my belly.
I thought you were gonna say something.
It looks like a beer belly, but it's a food belly.
No, Larry, you appear to be somewhere around 6'1", maybe I'd say.
No.
I mean, no insult.
5'11" the last time I checked.
Okay, well, 5'11" with your weight's a big size.
Well, yeah, well, I was 350.
350. Holy fuck.
I went from 350 to 267 in 5 years. But I don't go to the Golden Corral and close them no more. I don't go to KFC and eat 100 pieces of chicken no more. I don't order 4 Whoppers from Burger King no more.
I do. Did you go see a doctor yet about anything or?
Oh, I see my doctor all the time.
Okay.
I have to. I have heart problems. I have to see both of them at least twice every other month.
What happens with your when you're driving? Does your heart beat out of sync or does it?
They let her clogged up because of too much red meat.
Okay.
They said all my arteries were black. That's why I went through a triple bypass surgery.
Well, you got to remember something.
And then I turned around and had 2 stents put in 3 years later.
A black artery is a healthy artery because it's only black because it is
I didn't say black, I said blocked.
Oh, well, the blood is fresh.
In other words, the blood couldn't run through it.
Oh, so the oxygen wasn't getting to it, so we have black blood instead of red blood. Whoa, that's heavy duty there.
Solar is wasted, Jennifer says.
What motor is it?
Welcome, Jennifer.
What motor is it? Does she know? I'm looking for a motor right now. I
A
doubt
motor for what?
I'm looking for a motor for a Volvo.
Oh, no idea.
A twin turbocharged 6-cylinder.
Too much meat. We'll put a T-bone in there. I wish I could eat a T-bone, Richie.
I got my car finally running right. I had some electrical issues in these newer cars. Here's what's going on with newer cars, and I want someone to tell me if I'm wrong that it's in the car industry. What's happening with cars is this. Cars are being trained to repair themselves, for one. Cars are also they're not going to be serviceable anymore by like an outside outfit. They're going to be serviceable by a regular, by the company that manufactures the car, like a GM will say, will be
Yeah, they're going to charge you both of your arms and half of your leg to go with it.
Yep, and they're going to be the only fucking ones that are going to be able to charge a goddamn fucking thing, and they're going to rip the shit out of us, man, when it comes to prices.
That's why when I buy a car, it's got to be under the year of 1990.
Because of no computer.
No computer. It's got a regular straight carburetor and got points in it.
Yeah. I love my Volvo, man. That 6-speed and shit like that. There might be computers in there.
I got a friend of mine that got a brand new one about 4 years ago. You will not believe how many sensors he's already changed in 4 years.
In a Volvo?
No, in a Chevy.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah, I know. It's fucked up, isn't it? And here's the thing. It's really fucked up. Do you remember that actor that died? He was a real good looking sucker, and he had blonde hair, and he was in all these movies like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was always like an army movie or an FBI movie and shit like that. And he was traveling down Hollywood Boulevard, and all of a sudden he floors it and goes up to like 125 or 135 miles an hour, and he's in a 911 cabriolet, like the fastest Porsche made at the time, and he just kept flooring it, ran into like another car and family and killed all them, killed himself and shit like that. Well,
wasn't that the guy that played in Fast and Furious?
Yes. Guess what, man? That fucking kind of car he had, and they showed video film clippage of him flying from the helicopter and from the cops on the ground and shit like that. So there's no way of catching him. They said that they can take a vehicle like that and tap into the
That's
computer.
His name, Paul Walker.
Paul Walker, real good looking guy. They fucking said they can tap into the computer of that car and fucking floor it and make it go as fast and turn whichever way they wanted. They think he was murdered.
They could even shut the car down if they wanted to.
He knew shit about the Illuminati out there and stuff, was threatening. He said he was going to write a book, and he said the next day it was going to debut and all this stuff. And they killed him, is what they did. And out there, they don't care. They pay. The cops are all paid off. FBI doesn't care. It's because they all pay each other. You understand? And then they steal the money from these billionaires and shit like this. That Paul Walker story, when I heard that, I thought, come on. And I read it and was like, oh my God, this is true. This is true. They fucking killed the guy for no fucking reason, man. Paul Walker, yeah. Yeah, what a hell of a thing to do to somebody. And that's what scares me, Larry. And these electric cars, Larry, God damn, they give them just a little bit of gas and those things take off so fast. It'd be so easy to kill somebody. It would be nothing. It would be, you know what I mean? It would be like
Yeah, and he was the passenger. He wasn't even the driver.
Right. And that made it look less suspicious because he fucking wasn't
But they
driving.
both died.
Oh, it was the other guy's fault. He was driving too fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
That's-
both died from it. So,
Yeah. A black guy.
my
and a white
opinion,
guy.
we don't know when we're going to die. Everybody's got a date. Nobody knows when they're going.
That's what sucks about everything. I had a situation.
You could be sitting here talking to me right now, go to the bathroom, and not come back.
I had a near-death situation that sucked, and I saw stuff that was so bizarre that I can't even explain it to you. It definitely was what I would consider hell and then some. And this went on for 12 hours. I was all fucked up, man. And it was scary, man. It was very scary. And I believe that hell, at least, is absolutely real. Heaven, so then that makes heaven real. So you got to decide. You got to decide in your life. Do you want the Lord in your life, or do you want hell in your life? And I would suggest, after what I saw, that you would definitely want God in your life, because God in your life is like just this beautiful place. You're like in the mountains, you're in the jungles, just doing incredible stuff. You're on a parallel earth that you're on. And Larry, this really happened to me too. I mean, it was, I thought it was a dream for the longest time.
Me personally, I think we're already living in hell.
I do too. I think that we have pissed off God enough that He's had enough, and He has every right to. We are the recreation of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and we have not been such good students, whatever you want to call us.
I'm already arranged.
What would you say, Larry? Good
my
students.
chance to be on asshole. Okay, Maggie. Well, Maggie, you got a long time to go, but it's nice to have it ready.
What happened? She all right?
She's just saying she's ready when the man calls her up. She's ready.
Well, you want to know something? When a person starts to feel that way, they're saved.
Well, when you start hitting them 70s and 80s, you have to prepare for that because you don't know.
Well, I believe Maggie's safe. She's always been a very nice person. I remember her when she used to be on Grampy's show and stuff like that. She had
Like
always
you
been
just
a nice
said,
person.
you don't want her family to worry about dealing with all that.
I know.
And that's what Alice did before she died. When she got up in the 90s, she knew she was going to die. She knew it was getting close. She got her tombstone. She paid for the coffin. She paid for everything.
That whole thing made me cry. I was talking to Ronnie Ray one morning, and him and I both were in tears because the thing is, it brings back memories of like relatives I had, and you don't have to. It just doesn't have to be her, because we didn't know Alice, but I saw Ronnie's eyes, and Ronnie was very upset about with what happened to her because. We know.
Well, she was a hell of a woman. She was a damn good woman, and we didn't like the way he treated his mother.
Damn right, no one did. And that son of a bitch. The thing about him,
that's like my father. My father knew he was about ready to die. About 2-3 years before he died, he told me one day. He goes, "Hopefully you got me. Hopefully you're gonna bury me." And get the stone. I was like, Dad, I can't afford that kind of stuff. I'm going to have you cremated. He looked right at me. I'm not being cremated. He saved every penny he could until he got his coffin and his headstone and the burial taken care of.
And it was all because if he had been cremated, he would have thought he would have gone to hell, right?
Well,
Because-
some people say that, but I don't believe that because I think once you die, your soul is already gone.
Well, they claim the destruction of the body is. He's not Catholic by any chance, is he?
No,
Yeah, that's.
I
a
don't
Catholic
think he believed
theory.
in the Lord until he got into his 65 and 70s.
Yeah, see, man, you gotta be good.
But now his mother was full blown a holy roller.
Right, right, and that's good. That's
Them are
good.
the ones that talk in tongues.
Yeah. Oh wow, those type, not with the rattlesnakes and shit.
No, not with the rattlesnakes.
Okay, I was gonna say that kind of gets scary to me. Then people up in West Virginia and shit, wherever, they're jumping around and stuff, and these snakes are biting them in the face. And the one guy's like, I haven't had a problem with a rattlesnake in like 30 fucking years. And he's standing there and he's jumping around and saying all this crazy shit. The next thing you know, he's on the floor. It's like get him help, man. The guy was dying of like
Larry, Catholics can be cremated, but have to be ashes buried.
yes, ashes to ashes, dust. I'm Catholic, and
You know, there's a lot of
something
people,
else.
you know, I don't want to say this, but there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in Jesus or God himself. And
well, we don't
my
know.
opinion, you have two choices. You can believe in God or you don't have to believe in God. Okay,
Yeah.
here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. If God is real and I believe in God, then I have a chance to go to heaven. If he's not real, what did I lose? Nothing.
Larry, I have never seen you, and the first time I met you, I thought you and me were probably going to get into an argument for some reason. I'm like, man, I hope this is not a setup for the trolls to fuck with me, because back then I was talking to Vaughn and I was talking shit and stuff, but I wanted a better group of people to deal with, and all I had was Vaughn and them, and it was like, God, we're going to sit here and just talk shit about people all day. It sucked. And man, when I started talking to you, it was a completely different feel. You could feel the energy coming through the computer that you were just a better person. And
Right.
And you certainly are. Vaughn, you saying Larry being on welfare and stuff like that makes you better than him. What the fuck do you think you're on, man? You were given that property, Vaughn.
I can guarantee you I made more in 1 year than he's made his whole life.
That's right. And you worked
And
there.
I'll even go with only making, what was it, $5.25 an hour bagging groceries at 16 years old.
Yep. And you had even worked.
I was
You had
still
worked.
bringing a $200 paycheck home in 1982.
And you was roofing.
And when I went roofing, I was bringing $2 to $3 grand every week.
Right. Right. I believe you 100%.
Well, once, especially after I bought the gun, I bought an air gun, bought an air compressor. I'm laying a square every 20 minutes.
Right.
And we get paid by the square. You don't get paid by the
yeah.
hour. You get paid by what you lay.
A square is 4 packs of shingles.
3.
Oh, yeah. 3. That's right. It's 3 packs.
3 packs of shingles
Yep. Yep.
is 1 square.
Yep. It's
And I
one
think there's
square.
32 shingles in a pack.
Yep. There is.
They weigh
There
about
is.
80 to 90 pounds. It matters which ones you got.
And
We
that's
used to
what
carry
comes
2,
out
3.
of it.
I used to carry 2, 3 bundles up a ladder with no problem.
Same here. You get used to it. Your legs get really powerful. And
Yeah,
when you come back to school next year, the women are checking your
I even
ass
got
and-
my boss, or as other words known to me as one of my cousins. He even got mad at me one time when I was working.
Mhm.
I worked for him. We worked for a company, and I hired me a hump boy.
Mhm.
He said, "Oh, Larry, you do the back side, I'll do the front side." All right. Sounds good to me. I had the back side done before he got the front side done. I was like, "Can I come over and help you?" "No, I want this money. You ain't helping me. finish yours. I was like, I'm done. I'm waiting on you now.
I explained to people that was when you nailed your shingles on.
Yep.
I just had my East Wing hammer out the other 2 nights ago because there was something broken in the bathroom and shit, and I hadn't seen that thing in fucking a long time, man. And everybody used East Wings, you know what I mean? That was the hammer to have, and it felt good.
Mine looked more like a hatchet.
What's that?
Mine looked more like a hatchet.
What, your hammer or your East Wing?
My hammer was a hatchet. It was a hammer on one side and it's got a blade on the other.
I can't believe you guys were never into that type of shit down there.
We started using air guns. I helped roof one of Aunt Alice's barns. That's the only roofing I did down here. Mine were all done in Toledo, Ohio.
I remember that. I remember you were saying you did Toledo, Ohio work. There had to be a lot of work down there because when you're in the Midwest,
all we are is dirt in the tub.
Well, from what I've seen, the Midwest, you're like the Great Lakes blow. And right here's Ohio, and it just nails it, man. And it's just sad.
We lived on the Great Lakes.
Yeah. So,
we wasn't near it. We were on it.
So let me ask you this. You had to have made a fortune off repairs.
Oh, a lot of them. We tried to sell the whole job. We don't try to do repairs. We tried to sell the whole job.
Right.
I'd say 80% of our work were all brand new construction.
Well, that's good. Really
and that's
good.
where the real money came in.
Mm-hmm.
For me. But the other guys, they like to tear off and put back on because they make money on the tear off crew.
Around here, the Amish took over, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing to lay 20 square in one day easily.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
Especially with the air compressor air guns.
Around here, the Amish have just totally taken over construction. It's crazy.
Any updates on the cleaning slugs? Yeah, they're getting fat. They're having babies.
Can you imagine going to the doctors and being like, hey, I have to show you something, doc? And he's like, well, what is it? You know, just tell me. He's like, I can't tell you because I don't know how to explain it. He goes, but it sure does itch, but sometimes it really makes it feel good. Okay, well, show me what you're talking about. And then
I heard Shanny and Reb are looking for Vaughn Hilton.
And Vaughn bends over and there's
I wonder if they're looking for a place or they want money from him since they know he's got money.
Oh, Christ. I can't believe Vaughn has money. I'd shit laughing if he showed up out in front of my house in a truck.
Hell, you ought to get back with him. You ought to talk to him. Hey, send me some money, buddy. Remember all the dog food I sent you?
Not a bad idea.
Remember, buddy, I gave you $500, $600, $700 worth of dog food. It's time for you to repay me.
I don't think Vaughn will pay anybody off, but that explains why J-Dubs is around. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that could be why J-Dub's trying to get that money back.
Oh, you're fucking right. And I'll find out, too. J-Dubs has a thing on here. Dillsburg. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's that girl. That one, this other girl. She let me piss in her mouth. She was real nice. You're probably like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, this whole thing with Vaughn, I bet and Vaughn's dumb enough. He'll give a lot of money away. Hey, Vitney, what was her name? Where's that bald head guy, Robbie Battle? He knows who I'm talking about. Vitney or whatever.
I know who you're talking about. I just can't say her name.
He probably gave her fucking 18 grand of the 20 already.
Probably. I think she's a little too old for him, though. Come on, he likes some younger ones.
He did tell me one time he wishes she was a little younger. I'm like, Vaughn, ain't she in high school? He's like, she's graduating this year. I'm like, you're fucking.
You know,
sick.
none against nobody, and I can't say nothing about nobody. I don't see what people see about in them young girls. I don't want something I got to train.
Bro.
I don't want someone that I have to tell them how to fuck
Right.
or how to suck.
Right.
I want somebody that already knows how to do it.
Yep. Yep.
I want them to blow my fucking mind. I don't want to blow their mind.
Yeah, I just have I recently just kind of got the shits of women, man.
But don't let me put you wrong. My wife is 10 years younger than me.
Is she really?
She really is.
I thought you and her were the same age. Huh.
Nope, she is 10 years younger than me. Both of my exes were 10 years younger than me.
So you were in
But
elementary
they say
school?
men act more like children than women. Women mature quicker than men. So with me being 10 years older than them, it makes us about the same age.
Mhm. Yeah, that is true. There's a lot of things out there, man, going on that make me wonder about Von Helton, because I'm going to tell you something, dude.
Oh, somebody said Brittany blocked Vaughn.
I believe he's
Somebody
capable.
ought to contact her and tell him he just got $100,000. She might unblock him.
I believe Vaughn is capable of fucking fish.
Somebody
chicken.
was saying something about the last show I did the other day when you didn't show up. Somebody ought to get some of them Vietnamese girls or have a picture of a young one and send it to Vaughn and do another Kelly.
Yeah. The Kelly videos. Yeah, I never was. That whole Kelly thing, I was not around for that, man. People think I was. I was not around for the Kelly thing. Yeah, I saw it, but I wasn't there alive for that thing, man.
I wasn't either.
Like, I don't understand this. And then when I started to watch it over and over again, I'm like, holy fuck, man. This guy actually thought he was going to get these girls. He probably has a dungeon full of these women. I'll tell you another reason he's not on doing shows. I guarantee he's fucking heartbroken.
Who's heartbroken?
Vaughn.
Because he can't get nobody.
Every girl.
Well, hell, he's got to lie to him just to get him to come over. Look what he did to Andrea.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a big old horse farm. I got horses, and I own all this and this and this and this. She got down there and found out he didn't own shit.
He told her the end of the world was coming and he was going to take her away with Captain fucking, what's his name for the Starship Enterprise? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And then when I call him out on it, he's like, can you believe what a fucking idiot that guy is? Because I didn't really know him. He goes, doesn't believe that the Starship Enterprise exists. What a fucking idiot, he said. And I'm just sitting there listening. It's like, oh my God. This motherfucker really believes it exists.
You know, I really wish it did exist, tell you the truth.
It'd be great, right?
It would be great. Instead of sending 5 or 6, 7 astronauts up there, we can send 200 of them up there.
Yeah. That's what they're playing. There's a lot of planning going on. I don't know if you've seen this video or not. There's a video. It's not fake. It's filmed over in China. and there's these fucking aliens, bro. They're not in aliens. They're not in alien suits. They are flying around in the sky, dude, and they have these black outfits on that cover their whole body. And I figure that's to block radiation. And they're flying around at incredible speeds. And I just couldn't believe it, man. I could not believe it. But that was the night my phone locked up. I was trying to get it fucking out of it, and it was busted.
I'm surprised we don't have people living up there now. We've
I
been
know.
going, what, to Mars since 1969 or some shit?
I think
Why ain't we
63.
built something up there that people can live in?
Remember, because we sent Kennedy sent them up there, and he died. He was murdered in 63.
Oh, it was
Remember?
later than that when the man walked on the moon.
Yeah, you're right, Larry. How am I fucking that up? Well, they were going up and landing on the moon, but they weren't getting out. Remember? Then
Well,
when they started getting
Even if
out,
we didn't live on the moon, why couldn't we make a spaceship that can go up in the atmosphere and just sit there and people move on it?
oh, I believe we already have that, and they just bullshit about it.
Well, they ain't telling us about it.
No. Because it's so top secret, it's crazy. The world, the end of the world is at stake. And that's why, because the Chinese, you heard Putin lately, some of the stuff he says. He said he had to take a dump one day after he was at this opera. Comes out and says, I'm very sorry. I had to go to the concerto or something or whatever. I felt terrible. He said, oh, Christ. He just said,
What happened to his Vietnamese girlfriend? I don't know. In the washing machine. You heard about that? He had to get a new washer and dryer because he washed clothes 6 months ago and left them in there.
Are you serious?
And they all got moldy. The washer and all.
Yeah, I think Ronnie's wife told us that.
Well, this just happened about a couple weeks back.
Oh. Well, that's a different situation. The guy can't complete anything. I don't know why. There's got to be something wrong with his brain.
I would say it's drugs, but I don't think he does drugs.
Nope. I don't either.
Ooh,
Nope.
what'd I do? Go back on there.
I first met him, I was asking for prices and stuff. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I'm like, come on, man, I need this for that, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, man, I'll check around, but I have no clue what you're talking about. I think we're playing like this, man. Come on, dude. So when he came back that last time, I was like, I'm not worthy of any of this guy ever.
Sorry.
What's that?
I went out for a minute.
Oh. My favorite one was when Vaughn shit. What was that? What did Vaughn do? He shit his pants because he was too lazy to get up. What's her name does the story? The one that, not Andrea, the other wife. Oh man, the one we were talking about that was on the radio station. One. It was somebody about my health, and she had on. Yeah, man. Where's everybody else been, dude? I don't see everybody. Where is everybody? Come on, people, come on in. Talk to us, man. I miss everybody. So does Larry. Fuck, man. Me and Larry can sit here. We can talk all night. We've done it before, but what that lady say down there? Nemesis vegans pills. Wait a minute. How does solar get so high within minutes? So are you pretty? Vegas Nemesis? Come on over, I'll show ya. It's called practice. Maggie doll. Nemesis is a dude. Oh Christ. Nemesis, forget I said anything about that there. I'm not into guys. Sorry, man. I'm into hot chicks from convenience stores. They're stupid that don't know any
I don't
better.
know why I'm echoing real bad.
Victor, what?
I'm echoing real bad.
Make sure you don't have another thing on.
Yeah, it looks like I'm on YouTube. It looks like I'm on StreamYard twice.
Well, then click on it and one of them will go away. Because earlier I had Microsoft Edge on while the same time I had Chrome on and it was echoing. I was like, I don't even see how that's fucking possible. And I sure enough clicked on the Microsoft Edge. It went away. It was gone immediately. You know, take your time, just fuck with it a little bit. If you have to, hit Control Alt Delete. So the first two ones in the bottom left corner, Control Alt. Wait a minute here. Is that how that is? Or no? Yeah, be the first one down the bottom corner in the left. Oh Christ, I lost him. There he is. Did it work?
I'm here.
It worked?
No.
Okay, because I gave you the wrong list there. Control is the very bottom one, the very left. Then you have FN. Then you have the Windows key. Then you have Alt, which is right next to the space bar. See that? You have Alt on each side of the space bar. So you want to hit Control Alt, right? And then up
Hey Arnold.
Yeah, get your son. I don't want you to lose the show. I like that guy like so high getting like 20.
Buddy, I got a problem. Come here. I was touched a button something, and now I'm on StreamYard twice. How do you get rid of one of them?
No idea.
Hold on a minute. He's echoing real bad. And I think he has two versions of his browser up, which would be, what are you using, Larry? Again, you said, you told me, I forget which one it was.
If I fall off, I'm coming right back.
I was going to say just hit Control Alt Delete and get rid of one of them. Hey, everybody. No, officer, I haven't anything to drink tonight. I haven't. I've had iced tea. That's it, man. That's all I fucking do. Have I had anything else? Yes, I ate 3 Allen wrenches earlier. And I smoked dog shit with in an Indian ceremony. Anything else, sir? Oh man, this is great. I can give my dog something here. I'll be back in a minute.
That's it.
There's the man of the
Nope,
hour.
still got me both of them.
You still got it?
Have you tried right clicking?
Right click, screenshot, share, page, open, sidebar.
Larry, do you have your
See how
YouTube
there's two
on
of
by any chance?
No, I never even started YouTube.
Okay, I was gonna say that. I'll do it. So no different. You're sitting
I'll be
there.
right back.
Okay.
Just hold on. I'll be right back. If I
I'm gonna
lose
talk to
you, look for me.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm gonna talk to the crowd and stuff about it also.